Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Steins Gate. So last time we finally got introduced to a couple of new characters. First up, we met the priestess, Luca? I'm still a little unsure of what to think about Luca. Luca is a boy, but he dresses as a priestess and performs exorcisms and everything. And Ocarin went to him to get an exorcism performed on him because he believed that he was having a demon crisis of some sorts due to seeing Karisu's dead body earlier. And so he went to Luca, got that taken care of. Luca seems pretty chill. He is a very shy and feminine young man. I'm going to go with man because everybody keeps on referring to him as a guy and he hasn't, disputed that at all, so we're going with him. And after that, we came back to the lab, or downstairs from the lab, to deliver a TV to this guy right here, Mr. Braun. He is the owner of this CRT TV thing, right? CRT monitors or something. But, yeah, he runs this shop down here, and he has a little daughter. This is not his daughter, though. This is some random chick called Mane, I believe, who just turned up for a job interview, apparently. So, let's get into it. Next one, because we already read that last time. A job interview? This young woman? You want to work at this dull, dirty, depressing, debt-ridden brawn tube workshop with this filthy old manager? You want an extra 1,000 yen add to your rent? My words are but the truth, though I suppose it's not my place to get involved. Skulk away, Rintaro, skulk away. Anyway, I had no idea that Brontu Workshop was hiring. You always look so free. I didn't know you needed the help. I mean, you can't hire me. I'm pretty much jobless. I have the lab and everything, but, I'm pretty certain I'm just a college student. Actually, I'm the one who begged for the job. The girl looks a little embarrassed. The boss refused at first, but I wouldn't take no for an answer. That's honestly surprising. Why would you want to work at this place? Kids with the drive are rare these days. Take a seat right there, young lady. Oh, thank you. She is quite adorable. Looks like they're going to have a formal interview. I was going to leave, but since Mr. Braun hasn't kicked me out, I'll stick around a bit longer. Why? This is none of your business. The girl's expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous. Wouldn't you be? Just because of a part-time job interview? I mean, she really wants to land the job and everything. Of course she'd be nervous. In contrast to how she said she wouldn't take no for an answer, she doesn't seem so enthusiastic. I mean, especially with the whole "what's up" thing that she came into the store with. Right. What was your name again? Amane Suzuha? Age? 18. Hey, same as me! Student? No. She shakes her head. Why do you want to work here? Because I love CRTs. Hired! You start tomorrow, that's all it took. Wait, what? Is this some sort of joke? Are we on camera? Thanks, boss. Finally, Amane Suzuha seems to have relaxed. Then she looks at me. Who are you? You dare ask my name? Banish the thought from your head, girl. To learn it, you would place your life in jeopardy. Don't get too close to me. You might lose your life like another certain place that I might have imagined, but not really. We know it's time travel. Countless women have learned my name only to find themselves targets of the organization. Sarah in America, Claudia in Italy, Simone in France. I won't put anyone else in danger. Am I in danger? Hey, stop pulling things out of your ass. He just doesn't understand my pain. This idiot rents the second floor. Name's Okabe Rintaro, or Okarin if you prefer. My name is not Okabe, or Okabe? God damn it, I just lost my train of thought. It's Huoin! Quit it or I raise your rent. No, I'm Okabe Rintaro. Somebody finally put him in his place. The girl stands up, places her hand on my shoulder, and looks at me with a serious expression. I don't know anything about this organization that's after you, but if you're ever in trouble, Copy Rintaro, let me know. I can help with stuff like that. Huh? You gonna beat somebody up for us? She a tough girl? Mr. Braun looks kind of concerned. Stuff like what? If necessary, I can hurt them so bad they'll never bother you again. Mr. Braun, I don't think you should hire her. She seems dangerous! With that adorable little cat face of hers. Yeah, she might be a wild one. I'll fire her if she causes any trouble. Anyway, ignore the organization nonsense. It's all in Okabe's head. It is? You just keep thinking that. And no harm will come to you. But someday, the world will kneel before me. Oh, Okarin. Get it together, man. And then Amane Suzuha stares straight at me again. Maybe she has a habit of looking people in the eye. Is that such a bad thing? So, that's the current trend. Thanks for the tip. Trend? I don't think so. It's my thing. Don't you dare take my thing! It's going to be great if she actually starts copying him with the crazy. So hot. I was at university all morning. As I returned to Akiba, the heat is now becoming unbearable. I grab an iced coffee at the bakery inside Yodobashi to quench my thirst. While I'm at it, I guess I'll check out channel on my phone. I mostly frequent the occult board, the future technology board, and sometimes the physics board. I search for threads on the mass disappearance phenomenon or Makise Kurisu stabbing, but turn up nothing. So, were those hallucinations after all? We're just going to roll with that for now. When I peek at the occult board, I find posts in multiple threads from someone claiming to be John Titor. Wait, John Titor's back? That was the guy who claimed time travel before. John Titor appeared on an American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. He claims to have traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain the old computer, the IBM 5100. His claim started quite a storm among the BBS denizens. Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of the future events. The start of the Iraq War, the spread of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. I have never heard of this. How do we... There we go. What is this? Another name for bovine spongiform? Also commonly... Oh, mad cow disease. But only used in case of human infection. Early symptoms include memory loss, abnormal movements, personality changes, dementia, and muscle stiffness. In severe cases, the patient may waste away for 1 to 2 years before dying of respiratory paralysis or other complications. I remember when this was first, a huge thing, I refused to eat, any kind of burger for 2 years. That was fun. Not really. I missed it greatly. I do not want to exit the game. I forgot that you have to use backspace to get out of this. For example, to prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. I mean, he kinda did. He said John Titor, right? At one point, his predictions gained popularity, even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why, to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So, after 10 years of silence, that same John Titor is now on a Japanese BBS. Seems strange that he just switched over. Trolling. Ridiculous. It's obviously a troll. First of all, John Titor is American, yet now he's posting on @channel in Japanese, as if. Let's take a look at his posts. Okay, I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Time travel, LOL. John Titor, LOL. More details on the time machine. Oh, look, you can actually scroll. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one? Nobody's taking him seriously. CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Why did you come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash your doing? Wait guys, Tighter-san doesn't understand that channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? Hey, at least some people are trying to get it, if you know what I mean. They're going to troll them. Get a trip code, asshole. I came here to change my present, in other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free, but you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN, or that they stole it. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud, QED. What's a dystopia? How could CERN take over the world in 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other. That's bad. Who asked you to change the future? Are you trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I, for one, welcome our new CERN overlords. Yep, this is pretty accurate of the internet, I think. My time machine is a prototype reverse engineered from stolen CERN technology. Compared to their time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single, all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our lives, deciding what we will eat, where we will live, and whom we will marry. There is no privacy and no choice. Anybody who dares oppose them is eliminated. There are no trials. And move piece and stuff, small changes to the past cause huge changes to the future. Yep, butterfly effect. So this has to be like a real thing that's happening then. Like they're actually, you know, trying to change the past, aren't they? Otherwise they wouldn't be including it in the storyline, right? Can you have huge changes in the future? You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future? Implying CERN rules the world. Do you know what CERN is? LOL. OP is a troll. So, if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveler, laughing my ass off, will never be born, and we won't have to listen to this bullshit, am I right? I want you to know, if you can meet your past self, can you have self-test? You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox that has been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.571024%, compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. So, it would just create another dimension. Kind of like what we went through with the microwave thing, right? Because we hopped from one existence where Mikise was dead to another where she was alive. So it would be something similar to that. It wouldn't eradicate the one where she was dead, it would just lead to a different one. Okay. CERN is a particle physics research institution that has changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. If you're really a time traveler, then fucking prove it. Post time machine pics or get the fuck out. The mini-world's interpretation? Whoa, slow down, bro. Research institution taking over the world. LOL, what? I mean, isn't that the way most sci-fi movies go eventually? I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am only posting these messages on whim. My mission comes first. I'm not even, like, meaning, you know, eventually taking over the world, just kind of turning evil in some way or form through the use of one scientist or many. Anyhow, what are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? Late reply. A trip code is a way to identify posters, but put hashtag password after your name. LOL, backpedaling. Oh goodness, they have a lot of stuff that they're going on. Is this his final post? World lines are like infinite number of rivers following in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out into new world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on this world line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.0002%. If that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a much greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. I have a feeling that they were doing something with the trip code thing, but whatever. Looks like they've already made an archive of these threads. We've got mail. Can we answer that? How do I do that again? One moment. Okay, I guess I just have to ignore it for now. Of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This post closely resembles what the original John Titor wrote about 10 years ago. I can read it then. Come on. Oh, there we go. I had to click on it. Okay, you got something from Luca. Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much. I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samadari. Okay, not what I care about. Mayuri, I already opened this. Didn't I? You know, I'm really... Yeah, that's about the Upa, and then we have the weird thing. Okay. So, Lukaku's kind of worried about us. Adorable. Hey-ho, these... Yeah, John Titor 10 years ago. How do I exit out of you? Grr. There we go. Let's see our outbooks. Nothing? Could we... Actually, I would look around this a bit more. No! No! Okay, maybe... Click. Okay, yeah, we can do things. And change our settings. Change your wallpaper. Wow, this is so much more important than the main game. Actually, I think I like the red one. Yeah, nice and bloody. Like Karisu's head before. That'll work. No, wait. I wanted to... Ah! This one. Yay, there we go. And phone ringtone. This is it? That's what we have right now. Not bad. What else do we have? That's cute. What about this? Too quiet. Easygoingness. Let's see that one. Cute, but not great. Over the sky. What about you? And reunion? Nah. Gate of Steiner. That's our main theme, actually, isn't it? I'm going to go with village. I like that. Oh wait, have to settings it. Yes, there. Ringtone has been changed. Yay! And our male ringtone. Oh, whatever. Okay, they have to both be the same thing, right? There we go. Nice and good. Alright, sorry about that. I got distracted by customization possibilities. Yeah, so 10 years ago, John Titor stuff. I've read one of the books on Titor, that's how I know. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. There are many Titor fanatics on that channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. So, not troll? Everyone is accepting this time traveler as if they were his first appearance. Nobody has even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I tried posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? In this timeline, he hasn't made an appearance, has he? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archived in English and plenty of Titor blogs in Japanese. Enter John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Wasn't he a bit of a phenomenon? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor's postings on that channel. I can't find a single trace of the Titor from 10 years ago. Bizarre, that just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? No, sir. This is just a new timeline. I tried searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same results. Well, why don't you try talking to the Titor guy, like, directly? If you do that, then you might actually get some response, right? What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? These past 2 days, I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. I'll call Daru. He'll know about Titor for sure. Let's give him a call. Contacts. There's my Daru contacts. Incoming call. Voice only. Yeah? Yo, it's me. Report. Oh, Corinne. Can you drop the act when you're on the phone at least? Are you aware that John Titor has returned? I have no idea what you're talking about. Where are you anyway? You coming to the lab? I'm at May Queen Neon to the power of 2. What? Again? What the hell is that? May Queen plus Neon to the power of 2 is a maid at Cafe at Akiba. That is the weirdest name for a maid cafe, though. Daru's a regular there. Apparently 3D cat maids are his thing too. I have a sensitive matter to discuss. Actually, it's not sensitive at all. Don't move until I get there. You're coming, but fine, but, Woo! Going to the maid cafe! Maid Queen plus Neon to the power of 2 is only a 3-minute walk from the lab. Coming from Kurumebashi Dori. Take a left at Sumakoizaka Crossing and you'll find it. I am terrible at Japanese. That's where I'm headed now. It's usually busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Radicon incident. The area was blocked off yesterday, but it doesn't look like they could keep the main road closed for 2 days straight. I haven't seen a single police officer today. Plus, they probably have the satellite and all that stuff secured now. But the Radicon building still seems off limits. The entrance shutters are closed shut and sealed with yellow police tape. Are people, like, gathering out there? We are here in the Akihabara the day after the unexplained satellite crash. The police barricade has been lifted and a tremendous number of people have gathered in front of the station. What are they expecting? The satellite's origin is still under investigation. We're told that it can't be removed until the authorities have more information. According to the police, the satellite does not appear to be dangerous. However, tourists and local business owners have raised concerns. The media has dozens of cameras set up outside of the police line. Like, seriously, what's the point of gathering outside of a crash site? Nothing's going to happen. Like, are they expecting an alien to pop out of it or something? I don't see the point of this. And there are nearly twice as many onlooker reports. Enough to fill the entire street with people. Everyone's aiming their phone cameras at the satellite-like objects. So many people. Living in Akiba, you get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering of this size is unusual. It's not going anywhere, guys. I wonder when they'll get rid of that thing. I hope it doesn't explode or something. Yeah, that's also a concern. Like, why would you want to be around something that could potentially rain down debris on you? They've been letting people back into the area, so I guess there's no danger. Still, considering its unknown origin, I'm surprised there isn't more security. Today, like always, otaku are shopping for doujinshi import games, electronics, or whatever strikes their fancy. What is this? Fan-created amateur manga. Oh, kind of like, okay. Which are often, but not always, adult in nature. Oh dear. These are sold at special events, the biggest of which is the twice-annual Comic Giga Market, known by fans as Komima. And yeah, we already know what a maid cafe is. Getting way into the otaku culture, huh? Okay, or whatever strikes their fancy. Aside from the scene at Radicon, it's the same as any other day. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted the mass disappearance was just my imagination. Maybe I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy. Like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. You're still a teenager, buddy. With that thought in mind, I returned my gaze to the street. And there, in front of me, stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. Did you just take a picture of me? She took a picture. Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I take it you're a new character. Nice to meet you. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. Oh no, now the organization will get you, Okurin. I turn around just to make sure that she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, but there doesn't seem to be the case. She's still staring at her phone. Is it a good pic? Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrian. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene and not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. That was very rude. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out. Wait. Lady is quiet. She doesn't turn around. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Apparently. Or does she not have the time of day for you? Or did she not catch my magnificent native level English? Oh, you were speaking English there. Hey, you with the phone camera. Wait, please wait. Are you English? American? She turns back, finally noticing me. And of course, her phone turns with her. You can put that down. Hey, no pictures! Are you with the organization? Stop taking pictures of me, lady. Voyeur lady. She completely ignores my objection. What's up with the photos? And then she goes back to looking at her phone. Answer my question. Are you with the organization? If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures. Like what? Groping her like you did Kurisu? You're not? Not with the organization? Probably not organization spy. Even so, I can't let you keep that picture. The organization will stop at nothing to find my whereabouts, and they'll kill anyone who gets in their way. I need you to delete that picture immediately. Lady ignoring me. Is she even listening? No, she is not. I mean, she might be. Sorry. Oh, wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but it's something. If I upset you, lady who apologized out of nowhere, she lowers her phone slightly in a bow. Or at least, I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all this time, so I can't really tell. Maybe she is a foreigner. Before you apologize, I need you to delete that photo. I was shooting the scenery. Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern. But you were clearly pointing that phone at me just then. The scenery? You're a tourist? Or is she one of the people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why did she take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me. It's proof of where I was today. Lady ignoring me, dang it. I ignored that. Shooting. And apparently doing something. You're a strange lady. Strange lady apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. Kiryu Moika. Uh-huh. My name. I guess she's introducing herself? I feel like she's lying. That's nice, but I just want her to delete that photo. I have a question for you. May I? First, the photo, if you would please delete that. There's an urban legend in Akihabara. Have you heard of it? Urban legend? What's she talking about? I assume there might be many? We are kind of an exotic place, apparently. Don't tell me. There's a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara. Is the legend about me? Oh, you are very vain, Okurin. And now that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin in the underworld? Duh. I've remained at this town for far too long. I'll need to make plans. Gotta have to flee to the countryside. Akihabara, you were such a bad town. I'm glad the Phantom Retro PC. What? Retro PC? She replies with a nod, or something like a nod. I am unaware of this. What are you talking about? They say there's one in Akihabara. Oh, is there? Okarin? Nothing about a mad scientist. I'm a failure at being recognized. I mean, that's my goal, not to be recognized, but I kind of wished. I'm relieved, but also disappointed. At any rate, this is the first time I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC. Good, you don't know about it either. Retro PC, you mean like a 98? 98 what? A Japanese PC series sold from the mid-1980s until the mid-1990s. It sold so well that at one point it was called the National Computer. Don't know anything about that. So it's an old PC. That's the first model that comes to mind. But are 98s really that hard to find? She shakes her head slightly, or something like a shake. No, this. She turns her phone towards me. Oh, that's kind of a green computer. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. Is it not oddly shaped? It is. I mean, I don't know, it's a blurry photo and everything, but it just looks like a normal PC. You got your keyboard, you got your monitor. I'm not sure what this part here is, though. It's hard to tell since the picture is monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. It looks kind of familiar. An IBM 5100. Wait, an IBM 5100? We just talked about that, didn't we? That's the computer John Titor tried to get. Yeah, right? Her fingers twitched, I think. Are you John Titor? You've seen one? No, I've heard the name before. Coincidence? I think not. No. This could be the choice of Steins Gate. Know anyone who might know? Daru probably knows more about it. You want to come to me with a maid cafe? Oh goodness, this is not how you get girls, Okarin. He's my favorite right arm, a super hacker capable of breaking into even M16's mainframe. Has he? Because that would be impressive. The M16 part is a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. But it would be cool. M16, for those unaware, is, like the British Secret Service, right? Not Secret Service, but like their version of the CIA, right? Something like that. Anywho, but the super hacker part is true. James Bond, think James Bond. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at the May Queen plus Neon to the power of 2. I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy lady I don't know about weird old phantom computers. Well, I'm off, lady. Media scrum in moderation. Don't know that one either. Media scrum. During news stories with high public interest, reporters sometimes latch on to persons of interest, bombarding them with questions, prying into their lives, and even camping outside their houses. These activities are a serious invasion of privacy and can inflict mental and emotional stress on the subject. Yep, that generally tends to happen, but I'll see that as what's going on here. Hey, media scrum in moderation. Bye. I try to make a smooth exit, one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd. Invasion of privacy! I mean, you started invading my privacy earlier when you were taking photos, but you can't just grab me like that, missy. What are you doing? Your email, please. What are you after? Do you want my number? The super hacker. She wants to talk to Daru. I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Yep, you were the one who brought it up. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. Going to a maid cafe, that might not be the most gentlemanly thing to do. This could be a devious trap, or that. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. Yeah, just hearing about him for the first time is what's going to make her want to kidnap him. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills amount to costume design, and nothing else, really. I refuse! I'll never give up Daru! I slip past her and start walking faster. Is she following us? I glance back. She's following me! You gotta run. I pick up the pace. But she's still chasing me. Oh my god, really? Stop following me! Unperturbed, she shows me her phone again. On the screen is the picture of me that she took. Oh, will you delete it? If we take you to Daruga, you still haven't deleted it? Tell me and I'll delete it. You dare blackmail me? Who do you work for? Organization, clearly. I attempt to glare her into submission. Is she just like a weird paranormal investigator or something? Or is she John Tidor? I want to know! But her eyes are already lowered. My glare is ineffective. She hesitates for a second. Work part-time at Arkwright. Oh, what's that? An editorial company here in Akihabara. One of those companies that writes articles for magazines? Is this gloomy lady really fit for that kind of work? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the genre of magazine. Wait, you plan on publishing my picture without my permission, don't you? The mad scientist of Akiba unveiled. I can see the headlines now. That's all the organization will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood. No, I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice. Very well. I accept your terms. You have defeated me, you mad woman. At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. I pull up my email address and show it to her. Looking back and forth from my phone to hers, she enters my info with terrifying speed. Of course, this woman is an Esper. I know that's the name of a Pokemon, but I don't know what it actually means. A general term for humans who possess supernatural powers. Common powers include telepathy, telekinesis, and precognition. Though more exotic powers exist, it is rumored that some Espers even can... Oh, okay, ESPers, I get it. Even possess the ability to reshape reality with pure force of will. It derives from the term ESP, which stands for extrasensory perception. Alright, so she's just exceedingly skilled. I dub her power Shining Finger. Her magical thumb types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever receives one dies. She's the one responsible for all the chain emails. She's done typing my address. It took all of 5 seconds. Name? Huang Kiyoma, mad scientist. You're just giving away your true name like that, huh? How is it spelled? I mean, first, Huo, like, you know, for Phoenix, and then in, and finally, Kyoma, which means a horrible truth that must never be revealed. Phoenix in a horrible truth that must never be revealed. Huh? I don't get it either. Like, for Phoenix, then in, and finally Kyoma, which means horrible truth that must never be revealed. I repeat my perfect explanation. This is the origin of my true name. Explaining the part of Huoin would take too long, so I left it out. Oh, explaining the N part. So there's more to it. I wanna know what the N is. She does not seem impressed. She enters my name with her head tilted to the side. You're a confusing young man. Like this. Body ho-owing Yoma. What the hell is this? Are you mocking me? Ho-owing Yoma? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce it? She lowers her head a little more in an apologetic bow, I guess. Why don't you just type it in for her? Yeah, just hand me your phone. I'll enter it. No? That seemed alarming. She shakes her head, clutching her phone with both hands, as if to protect it from me. Well, I do suppose I look like a crazy guy who might break it and delete just to try to delete the photo. Like a spoiled child who can't let go of a toy, she shields it from me with all her might. What does she think I'm gonna do? Her reaction is a little depressing. Anyway, she's obviously not going to hand her phone over, so I ask for her address instead. I'll send her a blank email. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already. So I enter her name as Shining Finger. Oh, I don't think she's very impressed. What am I doing standing here in the middle of the street? I have places to be! Let's hurry up and send her a blank email. Oh, right, sorry. That's my job. Ad box. Let's... No? Okay. Email? Okay, no? Open address book. Shining finger, there we go. Outgoing. Let's send her a mail. And send. Yay! We did it! Sorry about the wait, Missy. She's staring at her phone. I don't think I've ever met someone who made less eye contact. After a few seconds, her phone receives the email. Okabe Rintaro. What? How do you know that name? It's probably from the blank email? Damn, my email is linked to my real name. Gotta fix that. I must change it at once, but isn't your true name your real name? That's just my alias. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll send another one with my true. No, this is fine. Nonsense. I am not Okabe Rintaro, but hello and cute. She's not taking it, man. She's really not buying it. Did you delete the picture by any chance? She nods slightly, I think. I don't think she deleted it. It's really hard to tell. Her body language is as subdued as her voice. If you deleted it, then prove it. Show me your phone. She silently shows me her screen. That's just that picture you showed me. The only picture remaining is the one of that computer. I guess she had the gallery open then. That's a relief. I'll email you later. So, ask, okay? About what, exactly? The urban legend. Oh, right, you want me to talk to Daru about it. I could have just given you Daru's number, though. I mean, oh, that. I almost forgot. With that, Shining Finger wanders off. Goodbye, my lady. Throughout the encounter, she kept the same cool expression. Actually, I don't think we ever once made eye contact. Okay. We will save that for next time. This is where we'll be ending the episode for today. Oh dear. I am going to have some dialogue next time that I will not be proud of. Okay, so for this one, we got 2 new people introduced to us. We had, Moeka and, what, her name was Amane, right? And stuff. Okay, so I'm pretty convinced that with all the John Tidor stuff that was being introduced to us, and then, you know, the random taking of pictures and searching for mysterious, you know, computers and everything, I'm getting the feeling that Moeka might be the John Tidor character, because, I mean, if you look at it from the game standpoint, why introduce the John Tidor character if you were not going to, you know, have that play an important role of some sort? And I'm thinking that it's either that Moeka is John Tidor and that she's trying to, you know, locate whatever this weird, mysterious computer is for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure its importance. It might have to do with the time travel. That's the only thing I could really figure would connect to it. But I'm thinking that it's either her or it's somebody that we haven't met yet and it's going to actually be a dude. I can't tell. But, like, if we look at... Which one was it? F6? Nope, that is how I save. Nope, not that either. Where is it? Menu is... Backlog, config title screen. Screenshot, I'm going to go with system menu. Nope, that's not it either. 1 second. Yeah, okay, sorry, I had to save and quit that. But, no, like, look, if we look here, we have all of our characters listed. I'm pretty sure these are the ones that are, you know, going to be of, you know, actual importance. And we don't have anyone named John Tidor appearing in the thing. I mean, we do have the others, but I think that just applies to the, like, you know, reporters and everything, because we do have the doctor from the very beginning. I mean, it's entirely possible that they, you know, have it as a hidden thing that we won't be able to mess with, or, but, you know, I'm inclined to think that maybe the John Tidor is just a name covering up for somebody else. And so far, Moeka, you know, with the 2 things being, like, back-to-back like that, it's just... I don't know, it feels like it could be pretty obvious that it's her. And, you know, and the computer thing being in common, that's what I'm thinking anyway. But, yeah, other than that, Suzuha, she seems chill. I don't know what her interest is with the CRTs, but, I mean, she apparently really wanted the job. Very passionate about it, very cool. Like, very awkward, but again, that would make sense for a time traveler from the future. I really hope I'm right about that, that'll be fun. And then we have other people who we will, of course, be meeting in the future. But yeah, that is, what we'll be doing next episode, I suppose. Let's go see Daru at a maid cafe with, oh good lord, the dialogue to come. So yeah, until then, like and subscribe if you guys want to, and thank you for watching.